LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Gamecocks will kick it away first. He'll bring it back looking for help. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Tigers!
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So South Carolina's offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses
wasting no time taking a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Fakes to grab. Stumbled to the ground. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much.
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced a big interception.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete to the right. Open space at the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback on the keeper. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. Sends it back in motion. Swings it out to the flat. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. The running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Rushes on him, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
At the 40, there he goes. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quick release on the RPO. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab past the marker. They get him down with this offensive setup. 1st and goal from the 9. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to fire. Moving out of the pocket. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, LSU! Fit it in the window for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. Charlotte pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. The 49ers were clicking in every phase of the game, and the results speak for themselves. A busy day in CUSA, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the marker. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Allen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Now he's looking to throw it. He's got him. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And here comes the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're breaks into the open. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he tacks on the extra point.
South Carolina, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Thompson to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
He's got it on the right. Turns it on in midfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And tackled there by the defense.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. They're facing a 3rd down.
Get set.
The give to the back. Plows through the defense. They stop him short and we'll have a big 4th down coming. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Making side adjustments here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Fighting off the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Flips it out in the flat.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab on the right. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. LSU right back to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown LSU!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, one to have and find some answers.
South Carolina, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Final seconds of the 1st half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable 1st half in Baton Rouge. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense. Let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. LSU will put foot to leather to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. What could go wrong did in the 1st half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the 1st half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point...
Turning it on. Oh, he got loose. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. The Gamecocks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Thompson wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
3rd and long situation, they try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Going right to work up top. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Brady. Got the 1st down and more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. Complete to the left. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Power football with the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 1st downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll leave it with him. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Thompson to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it. Pass the sticks, and he may get more.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Terrific job not just settling for the negative play and getting it to the running back.
Yeah, and you're supposed to go through your progressions, and you're obviously going to attack down the field and make a big play, but a lot of times when you dump it off to the running back, he can make something happen. And you're right, get something positive out of it instead of taking a sack.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for a big play. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. All the way back to the 15. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab in Sanders. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Well, this defense defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
LSU 40, South Carolina 0.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Rutgers is going to walk off the field there in Piscataway with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sanders. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns. Well, or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. Floating away. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Line getting set on second down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He's got it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Got the first down. Looking for more. There he goes. The tag. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They try to pop a run on the draw. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Daniel. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Got him in the open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Fires downfield. Complete downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now